there's a moment most people don't really talk about. It's that moment when things get hard. It's like you're going along and things are fine, and then you get triggered. And you know what you want to do. You've learned all the skills, you've read the books, but still something inside tightens. That moment matters more than any strategy. Hi, I'm Debbie Pearson, Inner Mastery and Growth Coach. And if this kind of conversation helps you to slow down, notice yourself, and make a little more sense of what's happening inside, subscribe so you can get more of this love-based content to find more thriving in your life. And by doing so, it helps this work reach other people. Okay, people that need it. All right, so back to what I was saying. What actually determines how we show up in hard moments is not really what we know. It's what's influencing and motivating us deep on the inside. Here's what I mean. When pressure rises, the real questions aren't tactical, they're deeply internal. Can we tolerate discomfort without becoming defensive? Can we stay present when emotions rise, either in ourselves or in others? Can we hold connection when it would be easier to protect ourselves and just react? And most systems don't truly change because they've been re-engineered. The way that they change is by when people change how we interact and engage with each other. The relationships don't shift until people can develop the inner capacity to stay connected when it's the hardest. And that takes self-knowing and it takes courage. Now, most of us were taught to ask questions like, what should I do here? What's the right strategy? What's the best response? And those questions, they make sense. They help us function, they help us succeed, but they don't always help us stay connected. Now, there's another set of questions, some quieter, deeper ones, like, what's happening within me right now as I relate to this other person? What need is not being met? What am I afraid of and why? What would connection, instead of separation, require of me in this moment? These are not questions that get answered perfectly. They're questions that you practice and you stay with them, and over time you'll see. And this is where real change happens, not by forcing yourself to respond better and not overriding what you feel, but by learning how to stay present inside your own experience long enough to choose. That is inner capacity, and it's something you build moment at a time. So I'm curious, did you learn anything here? If so, leave a comment. I read them all, and besides, it helps others. And I don't know about you, but that's why I'm here, to help others. Maybe we can do that together. Growth isn't about fixing yourself. It's about learning to stay with yourself, especially when it would be easier not to. That's where connection begins.